are you going to determine who gets the funds?
So the overall fund is approximately $1 billion. About 750 million of that would be targeted at Puerto Rico. Approximately 51 million of that would be a short-term infusion of money. 699 million would be for the longer-term restoration and improvement of the networks. Of that 699 million, approximately 60% of it would be for fixed broadband. And then another 40% would be for mobile broadband. Additionally, we want to make sure that every company has a chance to compete for that money. And so for every given municipio, we invite any company, big or small, to submit a competitive proposal. And if their proposal wins for that geographic area, then they would be awarded.
So it's going to be like one full per municipality, or it's going to be like you're going to group the municipalities by region?
So that's one of the things we're looking at is something called package bidding. Could you bid on a number of different municipios? Would you be limited to just bidding on one at a time? That's one of the things we're going to be considering for the longer term. So we make a proposal and then we ask for public input on it. And I would hope if this plan is adopted over the next couple of months, we would get input on how it would work.
Are you going to have a reunion with AM broadcasters and regionals, because they were, the ones that were mostly affected, and there's been like rumors going around that maybe they're not going to receive any of this money to help their stations?
Yeah, so we've worked very well with broadcasters, including here in Puerto Rico after the storm happened, and we're going to be meeting with them later, and hopefully we can find ways to help them get back on the air and to do what they do best, which I think is keep people informed, especially when disasters strike.
But they're going to have to submit proposals in order to, to maybe get.
So broadcasters would not be eligible under this program because universal service funding is limited to the provision of telecommunications service, and so broadcasters.
The broadcast, you receive funds from the broadcaster. Like every year, you a fee, a broadcast fee that you could use that money to fund the broadcast, because there's a problem. We're emphasizing a lot in broadband, but broadcast was in the air.
Right. So unfortunately, under the law, the fee has to be used for our own operations. So yeah, it's a different.
Okay, we're gonna.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for your questions. Appreciate it.
Thanks.